Okay. Take you 6 hours. Oh, so it's just like in D&D when you're like traveling. Okay.
Who's tired? Just me?
I like this voice. It fits Ori very well. Oh, I can level up. Okay. I got 3 in survival. Let's do health. Let's athletics. Once per encounter. Okay. Use the second wind ability to recover lost in. Let's just put 1 in there. I kind of want more mechanics to identify traps. Okay, let's see. So we get Wild Strike, Burn, Pass. We got Burn, Road, Shock. We can do Weapon Focus. I don't really know what weapon I want to. I feel like that's a waste of time. Okay, so what should we do, guys? Should we do lightning? Should we do ice? Should we do corrode damage or fire damage? What sounds like awesome? I'm kind of feeling the corrode because I feel like that would be better on the long run. But that's just me. Fire? Fire. Fire's always good too. I like fire too. You guys can't even see the choices because of my camera. Great. It's great, Peppers. It really is. It really is. They can't even see it. They can't even see the choices, Pepper. Let's go with fire then. Fire. I have a pet phoenix in my D&D game, so I mean, I kind of should go with fire. Yeah, let's go with fire. Fire. I hate when, like, that stuff pops up and it doesn't even tell me a tutorial at all. Guys, I guess let's camp. I like damage reduction. Damage reduction is always good. This is a weird dream. Eight hours have passed. It is hour 17, so that would be about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. What are these random people walking? So creepy. You get out of my Gatorade. You have water. Go drink it, cat. Just like getting into my cold stuff. I like how there's just these random dead bodies. And I can't even loot them. Scattered pieces of a crate are strewn across a dirt vegetable. All this thing. Fucking dead. Got ripped apart. That cloak is coming really in handy. I'm really happy that we found that cloak. Doing wonders already. Oh, there's a cave. Let's see. Before we start venturing into things.
Not a sound.
Got a bear. Let's do sunbeam on him.
Stand together! Stand together!
Oh god. Damn, that was quick. That sunbeam though. Morning star. Under. Mice crawl through eye sockets and open. Ew. That's disgusting. Oh goodness, what is this? A figure drifts suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist and cascading ripples of cadence. Feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them out? Reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you've been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the vale, hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest as he deeper into the cavern. There's a roar like thunder echoing around you. Past you, stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape, you see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden, terrible flash of agony. Scream, stumble, and fall. His fucking friend killed him! Your thoughts are chaos, lands through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity, your friend looked back from the mouth of a cavern, his dagger dabbed in cloak. And then there's a great dark shape above you. Okay, so his friend left him to die after stabbing him, and then he let the bear eat him. What a fucking dick. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with full force. The corpse lies at your feet, fingers, and the span of an energy both feel a sense of questioning or confusion, anger. I will find the man who did this. See him brought to justice. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its growing fainter and fainter alone.
I'm here.
Find the man with the red cloak. Let's go find him and beat his ass. He's no friend of mine. Yeah, dude, what type of fucking dude does that? That's rude. Like, what was the point of that? Already saw that. Grass is still flattened with I've been overturned. A friend to the end. Exactly. Like, you don't do that to people. That's just fucking rude. Gotta find the guy with the red cloak. Be on the lookout, guys. Look for the asshole with the red cloak. My dear Nanton, please be safe. Know that whatever happens, I love you still. Well, apparently you didn't love her enough to send her the fucking letter. Alright, we need to go to Gilded Vale. Grabs axe. Exactly. We're gonna go fucking kill some people. We're gonna go kill some asshole. Bandit camp? Even... Can I go up here? And... Cool. Oh god. Fuck 'em up, Wolfie, fuck 'em up. It's padded cap. Oh hey, we got our quarterstaff back. And we get some money. The struts and supports are large enough to be ribbed in vertebrae of a dragon. Okay. That was it. There's nothing else here. That's disappointing. Let's go back down here. Let's go back down here. Let me save. I need to figure out a quick save. I think quick save is what? Yep. F5. Okay. Young dwarf tending to the stew looks up startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get her, you dogs, and make sure our new cook doesn't run off. Help! Please, help me. Ah! One of the bandits gives 10 for the kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Oh shit. Fucking... Really?
Lava
Ah, fuck it. Fuck it! Damn. That fucking crit. 31 pierce damage. That's how you fucking do it, guys. How you fucking do it.
To carry more.
How you fucking do it. This is how we do it. Anyway, and we got some new armor. We're just fucking awesome right now. Quarter stuff. Cape, a hood. Ooh, silver. Look at that. Got some food. Food is good. Copper, nice. And it's empty but for a pale of stained cots and this of unwashed bodies. Ew. More food. Talk to this guy.
Hello.
By the flame, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they are bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf flicks gas. Listen. Next time you're in the Gilded Vale, stop by the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Pasca know just what you've done for me. I'm sure she'll be right by you in turn. Oh, to be back in my oven again. Very happy to go back and cook. If I were to be kidnapped by bandits and I had to be forced to cook, that's the last thing I would want to do is cook. I can't get over there? Be like, you know what? I'm taking a break from cooking. I don't even want to cook for a while. How many wolves? I don't like killing wolfies. I don't like it.
I'm here.
Wolfies are my friend. Can you just not kill them? I mean, I transform into a fucking wolf. Can't wolves see me as a friend? These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains in the stairs leading to the top of the structure. Way. Examine the wall more closely. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, sending a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem pretty enough. Given the right tools, one might easily top. Feel it. You find a handhold upon one of the large stones and start to pull yourself up. But the uneven bricks and odd angle of ascent make the climb difficult, and after a short distance, your arms begin to fiercely. You are forced to drop back down to the ground. No! Guess we'll just have to come back. That's sad. I suck. Fail. 8 hours. Poison them real good. What? So basically, I did not get up the wall because I suck. I guess I need some type of tool to get up. What tool that is, I have no idea. Oh god, what is this? What did I just walk into?
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. What the fuck is this? Is this like what you guys do for fun? Is you guys hang the tree, like hang the bodies on the tree? Do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a Hollowborn child?
What are you talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly toward the deformed.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview.
Thank you for that follow,
after the bell
dingus.
tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with a Beowick. Is there someone in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
He points at the body hanging from the tree.
After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
This guy is very weird. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It is important that everyone in the Gilded Vale understands our rules. You said something about Hollowborn and Wadewind's legacy before? He blinks. I forgot that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to whisper, children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful dumb things that breathe barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows. They began spreading after the saints were, and so the name Wadewind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with virtual. I see. Lord Raedric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interest at heart. Gods. Yeah, before I got here, I saw several people at some fucking temple. They were doing some weird shit. It was pretty crazy. He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Inquisian ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath, have mercy, we certainly have. I don't know, man. Just as they finished, some fucking wind shit happened. It was the Beowick. Polishes his spectacles on his sleeve. If you'd been that close to a Beowick, you wouldn't be standing here. Okay.
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
I'm lost.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You've come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Bareth must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. What happened? He shrugs one bony shoulder. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps. That's not of your concern. Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon. Don't threaten me, little man. Yeah, I'll beat that ass. I will beat that ass. Threaten me. Okay, bye, bitch. Oh, you got a lot of experience for that. My freaking ankle. Gotta ice my ankle. Oh no. This is really creepy. You go take a rest. Yeah, this is fucking weird. I can't go through there. Okay. I tried. Yeah, I kind of don't want to rest here in this town. Especially after he said that. Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead. Wilting flowers and notes half erased by the rains. Can I talk to these guys? Okay. Tell me about Lord Raedric. Oh. Urget wears a twisted frown. I'm afraid I still can't help you find residence here. Lord Raedric's son was deemed a Hollowborn. This makes circumstances even more fraught than before. He comes from a line of nobles who have defended these lands since Ader times. Raedric II was an early supporter of Deerwooden independence during the Revolution, and current Lord's father perished in the Saints' War. Hollowborn began appearing in the Darrowwood shortly after the war's end. Lord Raedric has taken it upon himself to purge the curse from Gilded Vale. His measures have been severe but necessary. Unfortunately, it may not have been enough if the bells were any indication. The Saints' War. Our age's most egregious example of man's madness. 15 years ago, the people of Ritsiris decided that Waidwin, their living saint, was the literal incarnation of the god Ethis. Urget wrinkles his pinched nose. This supposed saint took it upon himself to liberate the Direwood, supposedly from allegiances to less worthy gods. but I've never known an army to conquer a land for its people's own good. The war lasted about a year, but you can guess what year did to the worship of Athos in the Dairywood. Lord Rayrick's forebears have all been Athoasians, but after his father fell defending us from these fanatics, he personally saw that the temple of Athos here in town was shut down. He points at a few ruined walls near the tree. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. Let's ask him about the Gilded Vale because this place seems really weird. We're a frontier village, as are most settlements in Deerwood. Gilded Vale hasn't grown much since its establishment in the colonial days, and the last 15 years have seen our population shrink further. He takes in the ramshackle houses and half-fallen fences, hence our recruitment of fresh settlers. Why has Gilded Vale's population been shrinking? Waidwin's legacy, of course. Many women have had difficulty bearing healthy children of late. A few years ago, Lord Rayrick decreed that no mothers of Hollowborn are to be allowed in Gilded Vale. His mouth tightens into a firm line. His lordship dealt swiftly with the objectors. It may be harsh, but if it purges us of this curse, it is not worth it. Tell me about the ruins. That's what's left of the Temple of Athos. Lord Rayrick forbade worship of the dead god after the same war. It's been abandoned for almost 15 years. There are plans to dedicate it to Baroth, the god of life. Okay, I'm done talking to you now. We talked to you?
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for anyone who can help me feel better. He gives you an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe, like condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around. Okay. How close am I to leveling? So much. Okay. I feel like we should go rest at the inn. See, 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf. Oh hey, look! A friend!
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
What's going on? One of the other men points at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused, mocking us even while he shelters in our village. Just goes to show you what these fancy Adir manners are worth. We don't take to that kind of treatment, not from foreigners, and especially not from Adirians.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? We don't want your charity either, foreigner. Okay, fuck you too. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh god, really? We're really doing this? Okay. Yeah, fuck that. Sorry. As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Glad I can help.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
Yeah, I'm from Florida. He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Several hooded figures operating a strange machine. Aloth goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do
Hi,
manage
Jenga.
to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, actually. Having a lot of fun. I love top-down games, like, I played the shit out of Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, like, the older Fallout games. Like, I love games like this. And I'm so getting fucking Deadfire when it comes out. It looks so good. Because I'm a fan of Critical Role. I gotta get it. I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Sounds staticky, or is that my Kindle? I hope not. Now you make me want to, like, pull my stream up and see how it sounds. Someone told me that my sound actually sounded good. Hold on, I'm pulling my stream up on my phone. On my phone. Test, test, test. I'm talking.
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
It sounds fine to me. Coming in actually pretty clear. I don't know, Jenga. I don't know. You did tell that one guy to go fuck his sister. Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I try to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I see. For which I am grateful. Let's, discuss something else, shall we? You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Join me? Sure.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
We have a friend! We have a friend, guys.
I'm here.
Yay. Maybe be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this? Oh, you already have a cape. That fucking sucks. Let's go put all this shit in my stash. Cause, yeah.
Yes?
Okay, let's save, because we have a friend now. Go in the inn, I guess. Trying to get a new Samsung tablet? True. I just got a new Kindle, like a few months ago. I love it. This is actually it right here. I love it. Pepe, let me see. It's beautiful. Look at it. It's great. It's wonderful. I think it's the 8. But I had to get a new one because my other one, literally, I would use it for like 10 minutes and my fucking battery would like be almost dead. I couldn't even have it like the Wi-Fi on because my battery would like deteriorate. So I got that one. The battery lasts pretty well though. I'm happy I got it.
Hail and well met.
Hello, and welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you! Ken first told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenfer said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. She laughed. So what would you like? That's fucking sweet. Yeah, that was me. I did it. Let's see. What do you have for sale? I'm sure you'll find something to your liking. We have the finest cook in Deerwood. Oh shit, we got experience. I think that's because we saved that guy. Good fucking shit. And we are still broke as a motherfucker. I like how, okay, I was gonna say, inns allow characters to rest without using camping supplies. Cheap rooms are usually available, but if you have copper to spend, you may consider the more expensive options. The bonuses they provide last for a long time and affect the entire party. Ooh. Oh, we can hire somebody? Yeah, I'm broke. I don't got money to be hiring people. Saying. I don't want to like get rid of him. I just got him. I don't want to get rid of him. Oh shit, level up. I don't know what to invest in. Should we be sneaky? This is for resting benefits. Level 3 camping bonuses. I feel like mechanics is like a big one to have. Yeah, do that. Oh, I got new spells. Are these level 2 spells? Which OBS are you using? Streamlabs or OBS Studio? I'm using just the original OBS. I have Studio, but I gotta set it up. I don't think Studio works with my my AverMedia capture card for my PS4. It won't pick up the stream engine on there. I heard they fixed it, but I haven't gone back and tried it out. So that's why I'm using just the OBS Classic, because it actually shows up the stream engine that I need.
Good day, stranger.
I'd like to know more about the Black Hound. Really? Well, let me see. The actual building's been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. We get a lot of new faces in here too. Fewer than we used to, I'll admit. Send first the big draw. I'm sure we'll get the big crowds back again in no time. I used to work the tables, actually, until the old owner up and left. Nobody's sure what happened to him, even left his poor hound behind. That's the name. See, the Black Hound. It's still sitting upstairs, pinning after him. Aww. The place ended up in my hands somehow. She laughs. My very own inn. A lot of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. Go talk to the dwarf that we saved. I'm guessing this is him. Yeah, this is him. Ah, it's you, my savior. He makes a sleeping gesture and indicates the kitchen around you. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets. My dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. Savory pie. A savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. Okay, sweet. How do I make the savory pie? Do I have the ingredients? Crafting. Food. Do. Craft. Craft. You need grain and meat. +10 to max endurance, +1 to might and perception. Nice, that's not bad. 60 copper? I'm broke.
I'm here.
Oh no. I want to take stuff, but he's here and I'd have to sneak. Can I take stuff from here? I like how there's random shit. Who are you? They're not able to answer Radrick's invitation. Our great lord had my sister run out of town after the boy was born. She was the only family I had left. Not sure where she is now. Please, I need another drink.
Yes.
I don't like this Radrick guy. Oh god, okay. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Oh god. Let's reach out! Oh, this is a long paragraph. You see a woman emptying her satchel onto her bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandages, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout her room haphazardly. She bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack one item after the other. Careful deliberation undercut by shaking hands. Each item has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it out once more, one hand held to her mouth. Tears eke from her eyes as she gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can in the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the bare house. Straightening her back, she walks to the dock, chin high, eyes hard and red. A gangling young elf offers her his condolences, but she can't see him from the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as a doctor to any who will listen, anyone heading out on high tide. Less than an hour later, she watches her childhood disappear in the distance, a tiny speck of an island, and tries not to jump. The fuck? So she killed herself? You see a group of young men standing around a makeshift practice target. This man stands in the middle of them, explaining the construction and use of a bow. He holds it up, pointing out each part of his as he speaks from it and what it does. He then walks away from the target, telling them to remain where they are, and takes his place about 200 feet away. He carefully lines up his shot, explaining what he is doing as he does, and lets the arrow fly. It hits the target dead center, much to the surprise and delight of the boys near it. He smiles, walking towards the boys, talking about proper stance and how to most effectively hold a bow. A noise comes from the tree line near their practice venue, and he stops, scanning the woods, blue eyes squinting against the sun. A shadow moves, making its way through the forest behind them. He draws an arrow and lines up the shot, carefully tracking the motion of the hidden creature. Losing the arrow, he wastes no time and quickly grabs another. The boys spin, watching the arrow fly into the forest, immediately lost among the trees. There is sudden, explosive movement in the undergrowth as a deer erupts in the tree line, running across the edge of the clearing. The boys laugh, turning to joke with the man about his lousy shot. They stop talking, seeing him holding the bow and leading the deer with a knocked arrow. They drop to the ground as he loses his last arrow, which flies through and strikes the deer right behind its shoulder, piercing heart and lungs and dropping it dead almost immediately. The boys stare at the deer for a few seconds and then slowly turn to look at the man. You find respect in their eyes. He smiles again and breathes a quiet sigh of relief. That was weird. That was very weird. Roaches scatter and flee under the crates. Ew. Kind of disgusting. I was gonna scan this. I don't really feel like reading this. Sure, we'll take it.
I suppose it can't be helped. Hope that helps.
Oh, hey, we got... Ooh, we got a ring, too. Did we just steal her stuff?
Certainly.
I'm so sorry, lady, but it's mine now. Sorry. Oh, God. Let's give him this ring, because he's a wizard. I just took that girl's shit. Hilarious. 30 concentration. Like that well. I would. You talk to us?
I'm here.
Oh. Well, I know you're sick, but I just took your stuff. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Oh, is there anybody in here? Can we, like, steal some more shit?
There you go.
Hey, cool. All these books. Oh, hey, we got more lockpicks. Aurelila. Oh, wow. You see a man soar through the air, hitting a nearby wall with a nauseating crunch. He doesn't get up. His attacker, a burly, clean-cut warrior with a carnivorous grin, turns and shoves his fist into the stomach of another assailant, removing another from the impromptu brawl. The bar is a whirlwind of elbows, knees, fists, and feet with no end in sight, and he is in his element. In the corner, three smaller men speak quietly, throwing malicious glances at the larger man in the center. He breaks a chair over a tattooed head, cackling. Three position themselves in three parts of the room, and with a terse nod, they charge. Unfortunately for them, the man sees them coming, something in his eyes burn brightly, and all three slump to the ground in agony. That's all in their minds. The burly man bows to the room of unconscious, incapacitated before sauntering out, off-key whistle trailing behind. That guy's a badass. You see an emancipated boy in chains, black holes for eyes, staring sightlessly at a wall. A man in a dark coat walks in, a scroll and an oddly shaped quill in his hand. The boy glances at him, expressionless, a corpse waiting for animation. The man clucks at him, disapproval clearly in his tone. The boy stands, lips hanging. The man takes the quill and begins to write on the boy's chest, copying sharp, angular symbols from the scroll. The child doesn't flinch as the quill digs into his skin, drawing blood as it goes. The wizard finishes with a flourish and barks some arcane command, setting the symbols to glow dully. The boy cries out, knees hitting the stone hard, his chest burning black and red. Finally, the glow disappears, leaving only hard black scales etched into his skin. He slumps sideways, twitching, eyes facing the back of his skull. The wizard grunts, kicking him on the leg on his way out. The boy lies on the floor until dawn, eyes still black like holes, the twitches growing in convulsive shakes. That's fucked up. See a long, empty road cutting through two large crop fields. The air is silent and the land seems too still for early afternoon. The Woman walks slowly on the road, leading a horse. Curiously looking around, she seems to sense something wrong, but is unable to discern what it is. Stops sniffing at the air, her nose high. Her brow crinkles and casts about, looking for something. The air is clear, no clouds. She sniffs again, still looking around. Confusion clouding her face, mouthing a single word. Fire. She looks out across the fields, her confusion turning to fear. She holds her hand up to block the sun from her eyes and scans the fields again. Not finding what she was looking for, she jumps onto her horse's back and fear quickly becoming panic. She kicks, sending the horse shooting down the path, which bends around some knees to where the farmhouse should be. She pulls up short, horror now in residence on her face as she stares at the burned and charred mess that used to be her family's home. Tears well in her eyes as she kicks again, racing to the rubble. That's fucked up. This guy was the only one that actually had a decent story.
Yes?
I did not want to do that. Want to find that puppy. The hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. Sorry girl, I don't think he's coming back. The dog whines softly again, head tilting. Well, you can come with me. Maybe we can find him on the way. The dog's ears perk up. It trots over to you and barks happily. We got a puppy, guys! We got our puppy!
Yes?
Look at that puppy! He's with us now! Wait. That makes me happy. We got a pupper. We got a pupper, Pepe. A pupper, Pepe. That's a tongue twister. Let's rest at the inn. Oh, let's do the common room. Because I'm broke. I'm broke. Oh. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of the gilded veil's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Ooh. Suddenly her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of frantic air she speaks a word. Watch her. Jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is dead. Interesting. That's fucking weird. Have I ever been to Defiance Bay? No, I have not. Can't say I have. I guess we're gonna go see the lady. Oh, and her soul is all purple. Let's save before we do this.
I'm here.